Welcome to Coins Home, where we uncover the fascinating world of rare coins and collectibles. Today, we're talking about the 1952 Lincoln Wheat Penny, a coin that has sparked interest among collectors for its unique history and potential value in today's market. First, let's explore the background of this coin. The 1952 Lincoln Penny was struck at the San Francisco Mint, as indicated by the S mint mark on the reverse side. It was part of the iconic Wheat Penny series, which ran from 1909 to 1958. The obverse features the profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse showcases the classic wheat stalks that give the coin its nickname. Now let's get to the numbers. The San Francisco Mint produced just over 137 million of these pennies in 1952. While that may sound like a lot, many have been lost or heavily circulated over the decades, making high-quality examples increasingly rare at SO. What determines the value of a 1952 Lincoln penny today? There are several factors to consider, including its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. In circulated condition, the coin's value is modest, typically ranging from 10 to 25 cents. However, uncirculated examples in mint state can command much higher prices. Coins graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can be worth anywhere from $15 to $30, depending on the market. But here's where it gets exciting. Coins with exceptional eye appeal, such as those with sharp details, vibrant color, or rare errors, can be worth significantly more. For instance, if you find a 1952 penny with a double die or other minting error, its value could skyrocket into the hundreds of dollars. When it comes to selling these coins, there are several avenues to consider. Online marketplaces like eBay or dedicated coin auction sites are popular options. However, working with a reputable coin dealer or attending a coin show can help you get the most accurate appraisal and ensure a fair price. To wrap it up, the 1952 Lincoln Penny is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. While its value in average condition may not break the bank, high-grade or error examples can be a true treasure for collectors. So, the next time you're sorting through your change or a family coin collection, keep an eye out for this little gem. You never know. You might be holding a piece worth far more than a penny. Thank you for watching. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncovering the incredible story behind the 1984 Lincoln Penny. You might be holding onto a small fortune without even realizing it. Let's explore what makes this particular penny so special and why collectors are willing to pay a high price for it. The 1984 Lincoln Penny was minted in Denver, Colorado, as part of the United States Mint's regular production. At first glance, this coin might seem like any ordinary penny. It's made of copper-plated zinc and features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner. However, there are a few characteristics that set certain 1984 pennies apart, making them worth significantly more than their face value. One key factor that can drive the value of a 1984 Lincoln penny is its condition. Coins that have been well preserved over the years are graded on a scale by professional coin grading companies. The highest grade, known as Mint State 70, indicates a coin in perfect condition with no visible flaws even under magnification. If you happen to own a 1984 penny in such pristine condition, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Another important aspect to look for is whether your 1984 penny has any errors or unique features. Coin errors occur during the minting process and can include things like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors are highly sought after by collectors because they make each coin unique. For example, a 1984 Lincoln penny with a double die error on Lincoln's ear is particularly valuable and can fetch a significant price at auction. The rarity of the coin also plays a major role in its market value. While millions of 1984 pennies were minted, only a small percentage have survived in exceptional condition or with notable errors. As time goes on, coins in top condition become increasingly scarce, driving up demand and prices in the collector's market. Now, you might be wondering how much a 1984 Lincoln penny could be worth today. Coins in average circulated condition may only be worth a few cents above face value, but if your coin is uncirculated and has a unique error, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In some cases, these pennies have sold at auction for prices exceeding $20,000, depending on their rarity and condition. If you think you have a 1984 D Lincoln penny that might be valuable, it's essential to handle it with care. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can decrease its value. Instead, store it in a protective holder to prevent further wear. You may also want to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service to determine its condition and authenticity. So, why are collectors so passionate about coins like the 1984 D Lincoln penny? For many, it's not just about the monetary value. Coins are pieces of history that tell a story about the time and place in which they were created. Collecting them can be a way to connect with the past and preserve a tangible piece of our cultural heritage. In conclusion, the 1984 D Lincoln penny is a fascinating coin with the potential to be worth far more than its face value. Whether it's the pristine condition, unique errors, or historical significance, this penny has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Check your pockets, piggy banks, and old coin jars. You might just discover a hidden treasure. Thank you for watching. We're diving into an exciting topic for coin collectors and enthusiasts alike, the 1969 Lincoln penny, specifically the one without the D mint mark. Is it worth a fortune? Let's find out. First, let's talk a bit about the 1969 Lincoln penny. This coin is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1969, the penny featured the famous Lincoln Memorial design on the reverse, which had replaced the original Wheat Ears design in 1959. Now, what makes the 1969 penny without a D mint mark so intriguing? The absence of the D means the coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, as Philadelphia minted coins from this era typically don't have mint marks. But not all 1969 no-mint mark pennies are valuable. The key factor here is whether the coin has certain rare characteristics or errors. One of the most sought-after varieties is the 1969 double die obverse penny, but today we're focusing on the Philadelphia minted coin. For a 1969 no-mint mark Lincoln penny to hold significant value, it generally needs to be in exceptional condition or possess unique errors. High-grade coins, graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, often fetch premium prices due to their rarity and pristine condition. What is the market value of a 1969 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? Most circulated examples are worth just 1 cent, their face value, due to the high mintage numbers. However, if you have a coin in uncirculated condition, especially one that grades as MS65 or higher, it could be worth anywhere from $5 to $20 depending on collector demand and market conditions. Keep in mind, these values can fluctuate over time based on the rarity and interest in the coin. If your 1969 penny has any unique errors, such as die cracks, clipped planchets, or off-center strikes, its value could skyrocket. Error coins are highly collectible and can bring in hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the severity and uniqueness of the mistake. To determine if your coin is valuable, start by inspecting it closely under good lighting or a magnifying glass. Look for sharp details, minimal wear, and any unusual characteristics. If it seems promising, consider having it graded by a professional service. A certified grade can significantly boost your coin's value and make it more appealing to serious collectors. Lastly, remember that the 1969 no-mint mark penny is made primarily of copper, and copper's intrinsic value fluctuates with the market. While this doesn't usually add much to its collector value, it's an interesting aspect for those who appreciate the coin's material composition. In summary, while the majority of 1969 no-mint mark pennies are worth just their face value, exceptional specimens in top condition or with unique errors can be worth a lot more. It's always worth taking a closer look at your change. You never know what treasure you might find. That's it for today's video. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, specifically the 1968 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. This seemingly ordinary coin has become a sought-after gem among collectors, and its market value might just surprise you. If you're someone who loves hunting for hidden treasures in your loose change, this is a video you don't want to miss. The Lincoln penny has been an iconic piece of American currency since its introduction in 1909. Over the years, it has undergone design changes and faced unique production variations, some of which have turned into rare collector's items. The 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one such example. To understand its significance, let's start with what a mint mark is. Mint marks are small letters stamped on coins to indicate where they were produced. In the case of the Lincoln penny, the common mint marks include D for Denver and S for San Francisco. However, a penny with no mint mark is typically struck at the Philadelphia Mint. In 1968, the absence of a mint mark on a Philadelphia coin might seem normal, but there's more to this story than meets the eye. What makes the 1968 no mint mark Lincoln penny special is its rarity and exceptional condition. Most pennies from this year were heavily circulated, which means finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is incredibly difficult. Collectors are always on the lookout for these flawless examples, and they're willing to pay a premium for them. Now, let's talk about the market value of this coin. While an average 1968 no mint mark penny found in pocket change might only be worth its face value, coins in high grades can fetch significant sums. If your coin is in uncirculated condition, with no signs of wear and a sharp, clear strike, its value can skyrocket. Depending on the grade, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. You might be wondering how to determine the grade of your coin. Grading is a specialized process that evaluates a coin's condition based on factors like luster, strike quality, and surface preservation. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can assign an official grade to your coin, which can greatly enhance its value when selling to SO. How do you identify if your 1968 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is worth more than a penny? Start by examining its condition. Look for a sharp design, a shiny surface, and minimal signs of handling. Using a magnifying glass can help you spot key details. If you think you found a valuable piece, consider having it professionally graded. What makes coins like these so exciting is their potential to turn up anywhere. Whether you're sifting through old coin jars, checking pocket change, or inheriting a collection, you never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem. The 1968 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a perfect reminder that sometimes the most valuable treasures are hiding in plain sight. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1994 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. At first glance, it might seem like just another coin in your pocket, but hold on tight. This humble penny could be worth a small fortune. Yes, you heard that right. The 1994 no mint mark Lincoln penny has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, and its market value will leave you speechless. Let's uncover what makes this coin so valuable and why it's a must-watch for every coin collector out there. The 1994 Lincoln penny is part of the classic Lincoln cent series, which has been a staple of American currency since 1909. When a penny has no mint mark, it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. While billions of Lincoln pennies were struck in 1994, only a small number are considered rare and valuable due to specific characteristics, including their condition, errors, or unique features. Why is the 1994 Lincoln penny valuable? Collectors are always on the hunt for coins that stand out, and the 1994 no mint mark penny is no exception. Here are a few reasons why this coin can command such high market values. Pennies in uncirculated or mint state condition are highly sought after. If your 1994 penny has its original luster, sharp details, and no signs of wear, it could fetch a premium price at auction. Minting errors add incredible value to coins. Some 1994 pennies may display doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. These errors are like gold mines for collectors and can drastically increase the penny's worth. The Lincoln cent series is iconic in American history, making any unique or high-quality coin from this series a prized possession for numismatists. Low availability of high-grade coins. Although the Philadelphia Mint produced a large number of these pennies, finding one in pristine condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Time and circulation have taken a toll on most coins, so those that remain in excellent condition are incredibly rare. The value of the 1994 no mint mark Lincoln penny depends on its condition and unique features. In circulated condition, it might only be worth its face value of 1 cent. However, in higher grades, particularly those graded MS-65 or higher, its value can skyrocket. At auction, pristine examples have been known to sell for hundreds, and in some exceptional cases, even thousands of dollars. Coins with rare minting errors can push this value even higher. Imagine finding a penny worth thousands of dollars in your spare change. How to identify a valuable 1994 penny? Look for a coin with no signs of wear, scratches, or damage. Coins with their original mint luster are the most valuable. Use a magnifying glass to examine your penny for doubling, cracks, or other anomalies. A professional coin grader can also help you determine if your coin has errors. If you think you found a valuable 1994 penny, consider getting it graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. A professional grade will authenticate your coin and provide a precise value. Where to sell your 1994 Lincoln penny? If you're a fan of rare coins, then today's video is one you won't want to miss. We're diving into a coin that might look like just another penny to the untrained eye, but could have some surprising value. I'm talking about the 2015 Lincoln penny, and more specifically, one without a mint mark. Now, you might be wondering, is a 2015 Lincoln penny without a mint mark actually worth more than its face value? Well, stay tuned, because I'll be breaking down everything you need to know about this coin's market worth, rarity, and the factors that could influence its value. Let's start by taking a look at the 2015 Lincoln penny in general. In 2015, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these pennies as part of the annual release of the Lincoln Memorial Cent. The 2015 penny features the same obverse design we've seen since 1909, the image of President Abraham Lincoln. On the reverse side, we've got the Shield of the United States, a design that's been used since 2010. But here's the thing, like every year, the U.S. Mint also produced these pennies at different locations, including the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. And here's where it gets interesting. Some 2015 pennies do not have a mint mark at all. These coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and they don't carry the P mint mark that you typically find on coins from Philadelphia. The reason behind the absence of a mint mark is simple. For most of the 20th century, pennies produced in Philadelphia didn't have a mint mark. This tradition continued in 2015, and the lack of a mint mark on these coins is actually quite typical for pennies produced at the Philadelphia Mint during that time. But even though there's no mint mark, the fact that it's a 2015 coin means that it's relatively recent, and this is an important detail to understand when talking about its value. Now, let's talk about value. Most people think of a penny as being worth, well, 1 cent. But here's the catch. The 2015 Lincoln penny without a mint mark doesn't carry much more value than face value in most cases. At the moment, these coins typically sell for just their face value, which is 1 cent. You might see some minor fluctuations in price on websites like eBay or auction sites, but for the most part, you're not going to get rich by selling a 2015 penny without a mint mark. So why might a coin like this be listed for more? Well, if you're looking at a coin in mint condition, meaning it's well preserved and shows little to no signs of wear, it could potentially fetch a small premium over its face value. A mint condition 2015 Lincoln penny without a mint mark might sell for anywhere from 10 to 20 cents, depending on the buyer and the overall demand at the time. Factors that can affect its value. While the 2015 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is generally not considered rare or valuable, there are some factors that can influence its value. As with any coin, the condition is key. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, often referred to as MS 65 or higher, will naturally have a higher market value than those that show wear or damage. Rare errors or defects can increase a coin's value significantly. For example, if the 2015 penny has any unusual misprints, double strikes, or other anomalies, collectors might be interested in buying it for more than its standard value. Always check the coin carefully for any unique features. The market for coins can fluctuate, and sometimes collectors develop an interest in a particular series or year. If there's a surge in demand for 2015 pennies, even the ones without mint marks could see a slight increase in value. Even though a 2015 Lincoln penny without a mint mark isn't likely to bring in a big payout, this doesn't mean it's not worth collecting. If you're a new collector, or you want to start putting together a collection of Lincoln cents, having a 2015 penny, with or without a mint mark, could be a good addition to your set. Plus, keeping an eye on coin trends and checking for errors is part of the fun. So, to wrap up, a 2015 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is not going to make you rich, but it's a perfectly normal coin in terms of production. While it's generally worth just 1 cent, if you find one in excellent condition or with an error, it could be worth a little more. As always, remember that the value of coins can fluctuate based on demand, condition, and rarity. So keep an eye on your collection and stay informed. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting with a special focus on the 1988 D. Lincoln penny. You might be wondering, What makes this particular coin so special? Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you might be rushing to check your loose change. The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history. It's been in circulation for over a century, and while most pennies are worth just a single cent, a rare few have the potential to be worth thousands or even millions of dollars. The 1988 D. Lincoln penny is one such coin. Let's start by understanding what sets the 1988 D. Lincoln penny apart. First, it was minted at the Denver Mint, hence the D Mint mark located below the date on the coin. While millions of these pennies were struck, not all were created equal. Some coins from this year and mint hold unique characteristics that make them highly valuable to collectors. One of the main factors behind the value of the 1988 D penny is its rarity. Certain coins from this batch have errors or variations that make them extremely desirable. For example, there's the highly sought-after transitional die error. This occurs when the obverse die, used to strike the coin, comes from a different year's design. Specifically, some 1988 D pennies were struck using a reverse die intended for coins minted in 1989. This subtle variation is almost invisible to the naked eye, but with the right tools, it becomes clear. Now, you might be asking, how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins? The key is in the designer's initials on the reverse side of the penny. Look closely at the base of the Lincoln Memorial. If the initials FG, representing Frank Gasparro, are slightly different in shape or spacing compared to a standard 1988 penny, you might have struck gold, figuratively speaking, of course. So, what's the value of a 1988 D. Lincoln penny with this error? In recent auctions, these coins have fetched thousands of dollars depending on their condition. Coins in uncirculated condition, meaning they have never been used in transactions and retain their original mint luster, are especially valuable. One such coin was sold for a staggering price, making it a dream find for any collector. But the story doesn't end with errors. Even a standard 1988 D penny can hold significant value if it's in pristine condition. The grading of a coin, determined by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, plays a huge role in its market price. A 1988 D penny with a grade of MS 65 or higher can easily attract attention from serious collectors. You're probably wondering how to find one of these valuable pennies. The good news is, they could be hiding in plain sight. Check your old coin jars, search through pocket change, and ask family members if they have any older coins lying around. You never know. One of these rare pennies might be waiting for you. Once you find a 1988 D penny, it's essential to handle it with care. Use gloves to avoid smudging the coin with oils from your fingers. Store it in a protective holder to prevent scratches or damage. If you believe your penny has the rare transitional error or is in excellent condition, consider having it professionally graded to confirm its value. For coin collectors, coins like the 1988 D. Lincoln penny aren't just about monetary value. They represent history, craftsmanship, and the thrill of the hunt. Each coin has a story, and discovering a rare penny like this is a moment of excitement that connects you to a larger community of enthusiasts. So, the next time you come across a 1988 D. Lincoln penny, don't dismiss it as just another coin. Take a closer look, and you might just uncover a hidden treasure worth thousands of dollars. That's all for today's video. We're diving into a coin that you might have lying around in your spare change. A 1991 Lincoln penny. You probably don't think much of it, but did you know that this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth more than its face value? In this video, we're going to break down the market value of the 1991 Lincoln penny, and you might just be surprised at what it's worth. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. Segment 1. The basics of the 1991 Lincoln penny. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1991 Lincoln penny is part of the famous Lincoln Memorial series, which has been in circulation since 1959. The coin features Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. If you have a penny from this year, you're holding a piece of U.S. history. But how much is it worth in today's market? Segment 2. Is a 1991 Lincoln penny worth more than 1 cent? For most of us, the 1991 penny is worth exactly 1 cent. It's a coin that doesn't make much of an impression because it's a common one that was mass-produced. However, not all 1991 pennies are created equal, and there are some rare exceptions that might actually be worth more than face value. The truth is, most 1991 pennies, even in excellent condition, don't command much more than 1 cent. However, there are certain conditions and types of 1991 pennies that collectors are on the lookout for. Segment 3. Special coins. The 1991 Lincoln penny with a mint mark. One important detail to look out for is whether your 1991 penny has a mint mark. Pennies minted in Philadelphia typically do not have a mint mark, while those minted in Denver or San Francisco will have a D or S mint mark respectively. In general, if you have a 1991 penny with a D or S mint mark, it's still not worth much more than face value unless it's in exceptional condition. Segment 4. The condition factor. How it affects value. Let's talk about the condition of the penny. The value of any coin depends heavily on its grade. If your 1991 penny is in perfect, uncirculated condition, it might be worth more to collectors. A mint state coin, meaning one that shows no signs of wear and tear, could fetch a price of up to a few dollars. On the other hand, if your penny has significant wear, scratches, or discoloration, it will only be worth its face value, or possibly even less if it's badly damaged. Coins that are graded as MS 65 or higher, meaning they have sharp details and minimal signs of wear, can be more valuable to collectors. Segment 5. The 1991 Lincoln penny errors. Now, let's get into the real treasures. There are some 1991 pennies that have unique errors, and these can significantly increase their value. Some of these errors include double strikes, off-center strikes, or incorrect die markings. For example, if your 1991 penny has a noticeable double image of Lincoln's portrait, or if the lettering on the coin is misaligned, it could be worth significantly more to a collector. These types of errors happen during the minting process and are relatively rare, so if you have one, you might have a valuable find. Segment 6. Value breakdown of a 1991 Lincoln penny. So, let's break down the value of the 1991 Lincoln penny based on its condition and type. A regular, circulated 1991 penny without any mint mark will typically be worth its face value. 1 cent. A 1991 penny in uncirculated condition can be worth a few dollars, depending on the grade. If you have a 1991 penny with a mint mark in excellent condition, it could also be worth a few dollars. Rare error coins, such as those with double strikes or off-center strikes, could be worth anywhere from $10 to several $100s, depending on the severity and rarity of the error. Segment 7. How to identify rare 1991 pennies. Now that you know what to look for, let's go over how to identify these rare 1991 pennies. When inspecting your penny, you'll want to pay close attention to the clarity of the lettering and images on the coin. Any unusual markings or errors, such as a double strike or off-center designs. The overall condition of the coin. If it's in mint condition, it may be worth more than a well-worn coin. Use a magnifying glass to get a closer look, and if you're unsure about the value of your coin, consider getting it appraised by a professional numismatist or coin dealer. Segment 8. The market for 1991 pennies. The market for coins fluctuates, and values can change over time. The best way to stay updated on the current market value of a 1991 Lincoln penny is to check online auction sites like eBay or specialized coin auction sites. This will give you a good idea of what collectors are currently willing to pay for specific coins. Conclusion. So, while the 1991 Lincoln penny is typically worth just 1 cent, there are some exceptions. If you happen to find a rare error, or if your coin is in mint condition, you could be sitting on a valuable treasure. Always remember to check your pennies closely. Sometimes, the most ordinary coins can turn out to be worth far more than you expect. We're diving into an exciting topic for coin collectors and history enthusiasts. We're talking about the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. If you've got one of these coins in your collection, you might be wondering if it's worth more than a cent. Let's break it all down, from the coin's history to its current market value. First, a bit of history. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been in circulation since 1909. By 1986, the coin had the iconic Lincoln Memorial design on the reverse side, a design introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. These pennies were struck primarily in two locations, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Coins from Philadelphia typically do not have a mint mark, which is why some people call them no-mint mark pennies. So, what's the story behind the 1986 no-mint mark penny? Unlike some other rare coins, these pennies are not considered errors. They were struck intentionally without a mint mark in Philadelphia. While millions of these coins were produced, their condition and rarity in higher grades are what can make them more valuable than face value. Now, let's talk about value. The market value of a 1986 no-mint mark penny largely depends on its condition. If the coin has been in circulation and shows signs of wear, it's typically worth just a cent. However, if it's in pristine condition, such as an uncirculated or mint state coin, it could fetch a higher price from collectors. Grading systems like those used by the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation help determine a coin's grade and value. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins with sharp details, no visible wear, and minimal scratches. For a 1986 penny to be valuable, it should ideally have a bright luster and no significant imperfections. Coins graded MS-65 or higher can sometimes sell for a few dollars, and in rare cases, even more. Keep in mind that these values can vary based on demand and market trends. If you think you have a valuable 1986 penny, you'll want to get it appraised or graded by a professional service. You can then list it for sale online through auction sites like eBay or dedicated coin selling platforms. Be sure to research similar coins to get an idea of their selling prices and take clear, detailed photos to attract buyers. So there you have it, the lowdown on the 1986 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. While it might not make you an instant millionaire, it's always exciting to uncover potential treasures in your loose change. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future coin collecting tips and updates. Let me know in the comments. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1982 Lincoln penny, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike for its incredible market value. If you have one of these pennies, you might just be holding on to a fortune. Let's find out why this particular coin is so valuable. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. Over the years, it has seen numerous design changes and composition shifts, each leaving its mark on the coin's history. One such significant change occurred in 1982, a pivotal year for the Lincoln penny. The U.S. Mint transitioned from a predominantly copper composition to a zinc core with a thin copper coating. This change was driven by the rising cost of copper, making it impractical to continue producing pennies with the traditional composition. This brings us to the 1982 Lincoln penny. Minted in Denver, these pennies are part of the transition year, making them unique and highly sought after. The Denver Mint marked its coins with a small D beneath the date, indicating their origin. While millions of 1982 pennies were produced, what makes certain examples so special is a combination of rarity and unique characteristics. One key factor contributing to the value of the 1982 Lincoln penny is the composition. While most pennies minted in 1982 were made from zinc, a small number of these coins were struck using the older copper composition. These copper coins are incredibly rare and are often referred to as transitional errors. Coins like these are highly prized by collectors as they represent a fascinating moment in numismatic history. The weight of the coin is one way to identify whether it is made of copper or zinc. A copper penny weighs approximately 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny weighs about 2.5 grams. If you suspect you have a 1982 penny, weighing it can give you a clue about its composition. However, you may need professional verification to confirm its authenticity and value. Another critical aspect of the 1982 penny's value is its condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are always more valuable than those that show signs of wear and tear. Grading by a professional service can significantly enhance the market value of your coin. For example, a 1982 copper penny in mint state condition can fetch thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars at auction. In recent years, collectors have paid astonishing amounts for rare 1982 Lincoln pennies. Some have sold for as much as $50,000 or more. These extraordinary prices reflect the combination of rarity, demand, and historical significance that this coin represents. If you think you might have a 1982 Lincoln penny in your collection, take the time to examine it closely. Look for the D mint mark and consider having it weighed to determine its composition. If the weight suggests it's copper, you might have struck gold, or in this case, copper. Remember, even if your penny turns out to be made of zinc, it's still a piece of history worth keeping. Collectors and enthusiasts alike value coins from this transitional year for their unique place in numismatic lore. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey through the world of rare coins. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows? The next coin we feature could be hiding in your wallet right now.